Good day everyone and welcome back to Not London Narratives. Today guys we're going to be talking about Matheus Cunha and whether or not Arsenal should sign him. So we are all aware of the little disagreement, or what would I call it now, fracture in the relationship between the manager of Wolves and Cunha, and we all heard his comments, but his comments on Cunha were not what made me want to make this video. I think what made me want to make this video was the manager's comments on Lemina. So the Wolves manager Victor Pereira or Mario Lemina and his plan to join Al Shabab, I consider him out until the end of the market. I want players committed with the team, club and everything. He still wants a move. I don't want players with doubts. And that just made me know that this manager is the type of manager that if the player wants to go, he goes. And we've seen managers like Pep have that policy. If you don't want to remain at my club, if you're not going to give, if you don't want to be there, if your heart is not in it, you're not going to give your everything. And if you're not going to give your everything, then I genuinely do not want you at my club. And I think that now that leaves room for Matheus Cunha to leave, because it shows that the manager is a kind of manager. Like I said, if Cunha wants to leave, Cunha leaves. And if Cunha pushes for the move and Arsenal are willing to drop the money, then like I said, Cunha leaves. Now, I went to do my research on Cunha, and I do think he's a very, very, I can't overemphasize the very good finisher. I think he puts in the hard yards defensively. I think he's very good at pens. I think he's at a good age. But I do have my reservations. And this is something that I do not see a lot of people talking about. And it's sort of difficult to fault him for this because there's circumstance around it and he can only work with what he's given. But hear me out, guys. So the winger that is my dream signing for Arsenal, and I'm a sports fan by the way, but I'm a football fan and I want to see the best teams play the best football. So I want to see Chelsea do well, I want to see City do well, I want to see Arsenal do well as a neutral, or as a sports fan, no, I do not. But speaking as a neutral and objectively speaking, my dream winger for Arsenal is Matheus Cunha. And I say Matheus Cunha, Nico Williams. And the reason why I think Nico Williams is my dream winger, it's not actually Nico Williams, to be fair. Nico Williams is my dream winger based on what's realistic. My dream winger for Arsenal is Rodrigo. But let's not talk about that because it's never happening. And if it happens, my God, just imagine Rodrigo on the left wing, playing his favorite position, being the main man at Arsenal. Oh my God. But back to reality. Nico Williams, yes, Nico Williams, who I think is actually attainable. And I do see him fitting that role perfectly, creating for a proper striker that they have. And the problem with Cunha is I've seen clips of Cunha beating men, but I don't just think that Cunha is like that kind of player that can break down a low block. Like, it's one thing for you to be beating a man when it's a counter, there's space around you, you're doing 360s, you're beating men, you're feeling like a baller, and it's another thing for them to play 10 man behind the ball and tell you, yeah, break us down. That is a different beast. And believe me, I had to learn that the hard way with Maddison, because before Maddison came to Tottenham Hotspur, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, this guy's such a baller, this guy's this guy's that, he's this, is that, is this, is that. And then everybody thinks they're a baller until you have to face a low blow, basically. So that's my major reservation on him. And if he's coming to Arsenal, where's he coming to play? Because yes, I get that Cunha is a good finisher, but Arsenal need a striker. Like, you cannot have another sort of small striker. Let me just check his height. His height, he's 6 feet, and that's quite small for a striker. I mean, Havertz is like what, 6'4". So yeah, like I just think that Arsenal need like a striker, a physical presence, strong, big, an absolute dog in the box, a fox in the box, and everything in the box. And Cunha, although he has good finishes, all these finishes are in space, and that's my other reservation about a player like Jonathan David. No matter what the numbers tell me, I just can't watch him and think this guy will do well at a big club. I just can't believe in it or him because of that. And I know it's unfair, but a lot of money will be spent if you want to get Cunha out of Wolves in January. And this is most likely going to be Arsenal's only signing. So, would you rather me have reservations or the club have reservations than getting the wrong player, basically? Do you get what I'm saying? We can't risk getting the wrong player for that much money. And as much as like he's a good player and he suits the bill right now, do you think that if Arsenal gets Šeško now next summer, Cunha is somebody that can play on the left? Like I said, I don't really believe in his dribbling ability, so I actually do see him as a 9 in this Arsenal system. And if I see him as a 9 in this Arsenal system, and Arsenal are still looking for a 9, where does he fit? Do you get what I'm saying? So that's another reservation I have about Cunha. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just waffling, maybe I'm just saying rubbish, maybe Arsenal fans do not agree with me, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments, because I genuinely do have my reservations about the signing. Like, I do understand wanting like a striker, a goal scorer. I do understand it, and I genuinely, if I was the one, bro, find a way to get Dusan Vlahovic first on a loan with an option to buy. See how it goes, or maybe straight loan. Then if it goes well, we start talking prices. Go there, get Nico Williams. It's just £50 million. It's small money to us now, and it's probably less than what you will pay to this brother, Wolves. And if you can even structure the deal, because I think because it's a release, because I don't know, maybe you have to pay it all upfront. But if you can negotiate something and find something that can work, then why not? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because Arsenal need goals. And I think that it's a January transfer window with likes of Nico and Vlahovic. It's not just about, like I said in my Vlahovic video, it's not just about getting a player in. I think it's about getting a player with aura, a player that makes the players believe. Like, it's like Manchester City signing Haaland, like PSG signing Crava, Madrid signing Bellingham, not Bellingham, Mbappe. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that aura, just knowing that, yes, this is like a player that can do something, and that gets the players, that gets the fans believing, that gets the whole, like, what's it called, morale of the squad to a whole new level. And I genuinely believe that it's not just about signing a player. Like you can sign a player, and then the player comes and plays well, and then people get hit up. But there are players that come in and everybody's like, yes, this club means business, and everybody starts believing again, like it's possible, we can win the league. And I think that aura, reputation, and these things also has to do with that. Like, it's not just about getting a player. Yeah, I understand that Matheus Cunha is playing well in Wolves, but believe me, I know what it's like signing players from relegation teams. Like, we have in my club, we have Odube, who came from relegated Burnley. We have Madison, who came from relegated Leicester. We have Brennan Johnson, who was in a relegation battle with Forest. We have Solanke, who was in a relegation battle with Bournemouth, although they ended up finishing mid-table, but you get what I mean. At the beginning of the season, they were arguably lower mid-table, and Iraola impressed us all, and he's doing even better this season. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I know what it's like to have relegation players in your front line. I know what it's like to have relegation players in your front line. And believe me, I'm speaking from experience when I tell you it's not exactly what you think it is. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, look at Manchester City, for instance, now. They have the likes of Doku, not a relegation player. Savinho, not a relegation player. The Girona was absolutely flying. Haaland, they have the likes of now Mamouche. They have the likes of Grealish. Went exactly in a relegation battle under the Smith. I remember that. As I went, Grealish left. So yeah, if you look at these guys now, Liverpool, they have Salah, they have Chiesa, they have Diaz, they have Nunez, they have Gakpo, they have Jota. Look at the players. Do you get what I'm saying? So I know what it's like to have relegation attackers in your team, man. That transition from countering and playing like where there's space and suddenly playing like clubs giving you respect and telling you to break us down. Bro, I'm not even joking. Like, the way I look at Madison now and the way I looked at Madison at Leicester is completely different. Because, bro, when you have to sit down and break a low block every week, that's when you know a true baller. Like, anybody can run and dribble and score goals when it's on counter attack. But when they tell you, bro, we're here defending this box, 10 men behind the ball, plus the goalkeeper, 11, break us down. Do you think that Matheus Cunha is going to help you do that? Generally speaking, hand on your heart. Do you think that? Like, and I do understand Arsenal fans wanting a goal scorer, which is why I keep on banging on Vlahovic. I know he's not playing well right now, but I genuinely think that Vlahovic should score goals in Arsenal. I think Vlahovic just needs a change of environment. He needs something fresh, something new, something fresh, a breath of fresh air, something new. And Arsenal to need a big name. Arsenal needs something, and getting that with somebody that is going to create the chances for him. Like, bro, that's what me I think should be the go-to route, because Vlahovic on a loan and Nico, I don't think it will cost up to what you sign on this Matheus Cunha guy. And like I'm saying, I genuinely think that this deal could be a gamble. It might work out, I may be wrong, and people might come back to this video and say, oh, you said rubbish, but I'm speaking from experience, and that fear comes from, like I said, having the likes of Odebear, and I know Odebear hasn't played too much, but having the likes of Madison, and having the likes of Brennan Johnson. I know that the transition from a smaller club to a bigger club where they respect you, where teams are sitting back and you have to break down defenses, it is a really huge step for players, and a lot of players do not exactly cope well with that transition. So like I said, Arsenal fans, do let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments, because these are just my thoughts, playing devil's advocate, because I understand why there's so much hype around him. I understand it. I saw the goals, like I saw them, and he looks like a very good finisher, but that's just where I have my reservations. Like, if you're to sign a striker, this guy has to go to the left and things like that. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think. Do you think I'm wrong? If you think he's a very good dribbler, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you think Arsenal should go for instead? Like, this window, do you agree with me with the aura thing? Do you agree with me with anything? Do you disagree with me with anything, basically? And if you're new here, please leave a like and please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on Another Narrative. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye-bye.